What is good, YouTube world? Is Coffee back with some hip hop news. Now, rapper The Game often gets mad at the blogs. He gets in his feelings. Oh, they just want to hate on me, etc. When news gets picked up about his lawsuits and different things like that, Game be mad as fuck. That uh, regarding the lawsuit, every time this woman tries to garnish that judgment, and he's moving money around or whatever, he be heated when the blogs talks about it, but it's like The Game does a lot of inconsistent, wild-ish. And I say all that leading into this post that The Game threw up the other day. I believe it was in a story, or maybe it was a post and he deleted it. I don't know. I wanted to get to the story a couple days ago, but just didn't get to it. And you see, he threw up a post saying, who should I sign to my label? And it's like, how many times have you done this and not followed through with these artists, right? I don't know what label or whatever he's pushing now, but real talk, y'all. You guys remember way back to the G Unit days, The Game had the whole Black Wall Street camp, which originally his brother Big Hunter was a part of it. They fell out or whatever. But, he was going hard with the mixtapes after the G Unit split. They were just going back and forth dissing, those DJ Ski mixtapes, good music and everything. But it's like he never did anything with those artists. And he had some talent over there. Like, comment for those who remember, who did he have? At one point, I believe he had Charlie Baltimore with him. He had My Son, but that was way, way later. That one Cyssero dude that could freestyle, spit and everything. Compton Menace, who split away and went and did his own thing. There's tons of other artists. And again, comment for those who remember some of them. And it's like Game never got a deal with Black. Like, those mixtapes were fire, but as far as working with artists, he never did nothing with them. He never put them on his album. He never got a deal for the label or whatever. And then, it was later called Money Gang. Then he had Blood Money, ENT. And if you guys recall that one album that came out, Year of the Wolf, Blood Moon, Year of the Wolf. At that time, he was running with those two dudes, Scheme and Dub, who The Game had announced that he signed, which never actually really turned out to be true. Either Scheme or Dub, one of them said, and they're both talented. Like, yo, it was supposed to go like that, but what he was offering was some BS, some fuckery. But that original album, he was pointing it out to people like the same type of thing. Yo, who should I sign? We're going to put out this album. It was almost kind of like when Jay-Z did the Rock La Familia album, how it ended up being a solo project. It was originally supposed to be like the whole label. That's how Year of the Moon was first being marketed. He was all over social media like, yo, I'm trying to put together, new artists, etc., etc. But every single artist that he ever signed and worked with, he had him on some mixtapes, and that was that. It never went any further. You know what I mean? So I just don't understand. Here we are in 2023, The Games. And then don't y'all remember, not too long ago, he had the LA Prolific Records when he was trying to move the money around. And a lot of cats were like, yo, with RIP to Nipsey Hussle, but like the over repping for Nip, where a lot of people felt like it started to get a bit ridiculous. He started a record label then, LA Prolific, which, was just, I think he released an album through it or something, but it was strictly to move his money around. And here we are now in 2023, he's talking about getting a new label, or who should he sign. It just, I don't know, does it really make any sense? Is there really any incentive for any artist out there to sign with Game? Comment below and let me know. And let me know if, you've been following Game's career and you remember that, from Black Wall Street to Money Gang to Rolex Records, then Firm Biz, then Blood Money, ENT, Winner's Circle, whatever. All these different artists he done signed and just didn't do anything with them except for feature them on some mixtapes, which is cool, but it just really doesn't make sense at the end of the day trying to sign another artist, right? Or for the artist.
Whoever did the motherfucker, It's not a big deal to me. It's been times, and like, do you remember the last time you did when you did the dome, the rodeo? I didn't do that. Oh, you know what? Yeah, but you had that choice. Yeah, I didn't do it. It was your choice. I didn't do it. It was your choice. Okay. You decided that you didn't do it because you didn't want to do it. But you did it. You was given a choice. But you did it. I did it because I was given a choice. We communicated. Remember, we should have said, you know what? If y'all ain't gonna fuck with Will, I ain't fucking with it. If Willie ain't coming, I'm not coming. If they'd have called me and the roles were reversed, I don't give a fuck what my level of success was as a solo artist. It's the principle. I would not have done it without you. I would not move like that without you. That ain't. Well, I didn't. In all honesty, I didn't really feel like it was that fucking important. I'm just saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I didn't really feel like it was that important for whoever did the motherfucker. It's not a big deal to me. It's been times, and like, do you remember the last time you did when you did the dome, the rodeo? I didn't do that. Oh, you know what? Yeah, but you had that choice. Yeah, I didn't do it. It was your choice. I didn't do it. It was your choice. Okay. You decided that you didn't do it because you didn't want to do it. But you did it. You was given a choice. But you did it. I did it because I was given a choice. We communicated. Remember, we should have said, you know what? From day one, when you found out, I found out, we got on the phone and we communicated. Okay. So we didn't do that with this. That was a big moment. No, that was a big moment. But that was a big. The Grammys. That was a big moment. Grammys is the biggest moment in music history. That was a big moment, Willie. And I didn't do that moment because you didn't want to. Okay. Because you didn't want to. But you didn't give me. But I didn't have a choice. If they didn't call you, what you want me to do? So you wouldn't stand up for your dog? Why they got to call me? I told you to do the fucking show. What you talking about? I couldn't do it. You didn't say you couldn't do it. You said you wouldn't do it. Okay, well, I couldn't. That's a difference. Okay, wouldn't do it. That's a difference. But you did it. Come on, bro. You really it's the same thing. That's a false equivalency, bro. Come on, man. You know that. You ain't stupid. You know this shit, bro. I can't say that. Come on, man. You know that, bro. It's the same fucking thing. Come on, man. You know that's not. If Face ain't gonna, if Willie ain't gonna do it, you was given a choice from day one when we Face say he ain't gonna. I ain't gonna do it. But you know what you could have done if you felt some kind of way about me doing it because you didn't want to do it. You know what you could have done? You could have voiced your opinion and say, Will, I don't think you should fuck with it in the name of the brand. I don't think you should do it. So I'm saying, if we're going to be on the same page, we Geto boys. If it's Geto boys, it's Geto boys. You know, like, yeah, you got your own shit going in your own right. In your own right. You did a great job for yourself as a solo artist. You did a great job. But listen to what I'm saying. But as I'm saying, like, you did your shit, I did my shit. You know what I'm saying? Your name is strong in for what you do. My shit is strong for what I do. You know what I'm saying? Neither of us need each other. When we come together, we're more powerful. We know that. We know the Geto boys. We know that the Geto boys brand is more powerful. Neither one of us, no matter how much success we've attained all these years, neither one of us is bigger than the brand. Has to be and the fact did not go out on.
All right, yo. So there's been a lot of heated debates, as I've been pointing out in my other videos, about this 50 years of hip hop at the Grammys and the Billboard list that they dropped of greatest rappers of all time. And you see there, the Geto Boys, legends, man. Comment your favorite Geto Boys tracks or whatever. But Willie D, you know, he sounded off the night after the Grammys that he was hot about this, you know, like that this was some BS. But now he specifically let it be known to Scarface, how would you go ahead and do this without me? We're a group. And, you know, Scarface is pointing out this rodeo, which I think is this rodeo that he did like a year ago with Bun B. His Bun B's like Houston rodeo or whatever. He did it without Face, but he was like, yo, that's different. You didn't want to be a part of that or couldn't be a part of that, which maybe possibly was when Scarface was still very sick, man. Yo, a lot of individuals forget that. Scarface, things were looking very grim for him. He had the sickness. What was it? He had kidney failure, I think, and got a transplant. But it was looking bad for the living legend. And here he is now with a new lease on life. And he's like, yo, you did the rodeo without me. I did the Grammys without you, more or less. But Willie D was like, it's just not the same. You didn't or couldn't want to do that. In this situation, you didn't mention me. You didn't go to bat for me. You didn't stick up for me. And I don't know, Willie D was hot. Like, comment and let me know what you guys think. You see a lot of different individuals tapping into the blogosphere, sharing their opinion. And, you know, the general consensus seems to be that most think that Scarface was foul for that. But it's just kind of crazy. I remember, was it back when Bushwick Bill died? There was some stuff getting picked up in the news where Willie D was talking about just some dissension and tension within the group. Didn't he talk about he didn't go to Bushwick's funeral? I can't remember, but it just seems like there's been tension with the Geto Boys over the years. I don't know, you know, like it gets tricky with groups in hip hop or just other genres, you know, especially when one artist is a big solo star, you know, because it's like the Geto Boys are such legends. But then Scarface, you know, just as a solo artist, is super legendary as well. So I don't know. What do y'all think? Comment. Yo, then we got Blueface here, man. This video been running it up, going viral. A lot of people think it's funny. They said he was shaking like a stripper when he deadlifted here. I'm hearing this reportedly 270, 320. Now, I don't know ish about weightlifting. What do y'all think, man? Was he how do you look at it? Was he a bit weak? Was he shaking like a stripper? Or are you like, yo, I mean, that's a lot of weight. I don't know. I need to hear from the workout community. You know what I mean? Or you know, just individual. I want to hear from everyone, but I'm just saying, for those that have knowledge about what that weight looked like to you, was it 270 to 320? Is Blueface looking a bit weak or what? Let me know below. But that concludes this one. Sound off in the comments. Subscribe and stay tuned for much more content. It's Coffee. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.